Happy holidays, guys, and welcome back to another edition of the weekly TA. First thing I want to say, though, I hope all 9.6 thousand of you guys are having a joyous holiday season, guys. I looked at my channel this morning and I was really blown away. We are so close to 10K, and I can honestly say I couldn't ask for any better gift than that for Christmas. So, again, from my family to yours, I really thank you guys for being here. And so, let's do what we do best, guys, and look at this chart, see what we have to look forward to for the week ahead for Bitcoin. Now, unfortunately, I wish I could tell you that Bitcoin and Santa Claus are on good terms, but it doesn't seem that way. Seems that Santa wants to stay on that fiat carousel. But let's take a little deeper dive and see what's actually going on, guys. Now, of course, we've started to use the dollar currency index as an indicator for Bitcoin's potential price movement. And as we can see here, it's not been a good month for Bitcoin price wise, but for the dollar, it's the other story. Now, historically, the range that the dollar currently sits in right now, it is actually up against a long-term resistance level that I think is going to kick in around the 97 to 100 levels. The last time we broke the 100 level, guys, you can see here, was right around the crisis of 2020. But the geopolitical landscape is starting to slightly resemble that time. Of course, we just got word of another potential lockdown causing virus, guys. And on top of that, there's a lot more regulation news that I believe is causing hesitancy in the markets. And then it's the holiday season. It's the holiday season. I remember having this exact same discussion in 2020. I'm going to hop over to Bitcoin here around this time in 2020. Okay. Now, we're going to go back to this point in a minute, but I just want to highlight a point here. It's the holiday season. A lot of people have their money in the dollar. So, this is to be expected. Now, if we go into the monthly time frame, we're going to analyze this a little bit. We can see that, unfortunately, yes, we are closer to 40,000 than we are to 50,000. That places our moving average at around 33,000. This means that without any major developments or some major trading activity, we might be staying in this channel for a while. Now, it's two things I want you all to take away from this analysis, however. This has still been a great year for Bitcoin. You can still see, like, on the yearly, let me see here. Yes, on the yearly, guys, it's still in the green. Okay. Last year at this time, we were still in the 20,000s. And it was after this point that everything started to rock and roll. Okay. So that is again why I am thinking that we are resembling a lot of the same activity as 2020. And then another thing I want to point out too, it has also been a banner year for the Lightning Network. At the time of recording, guys, the total value locked on the Lightning Network sits at about $150 million. This is something that I think is going to change in the coming months. Of course, we've had El Salvador come onto the Lightning Network this year, Jack Dorsey in the form of Block, used to be known as Square, and then we have Strike, Jack Mahler's wallet. There's been a lot more application for the Lightning Network. Okay. And I think that the Lightning Network will play a big role in 2022 when it comes to the overall narrative centered around Bitcoin. I really think next year, guys, we're going to move from the store of value speculation narrative about Bitcoin to just straight up utility, because it's going to be the Lightning Network that's going to allow for major companies to use Bitcoin, major governments, things like that, like what we're seeing in El Salvador. It's going to allow them to use Bitcoin for its original peer-to-peer purpose, straight from the white paper. So, lastly, if we are to continue this bearish action into the new year, guys, and this is how I see us moving into the first 6 months. Now, this is going to shock some of you, but I had to go and pull out the heavy duty. I'm talking about the Fibonacci retracement, okay? So, I'm just going to stretch it out till about June of next year, try to get it as close as we can to 100K, okay? Now, just expand that, stretch it out. Come here, sir. Stretch it out a little bit more. Either way, we can still see here. Now, we're in this grayish area, guys, and I like to just call that the quiet place, where Bitcoin likes to decide what it wants to do next. But our 20 moving average is right at the closing off of this channel. So based off of what I've seen in the past, the closer we get to 40K, the more that moving average comes into play and serves as a support. Okay. Now, going back to 2020, last time we got this close to the moving average was October. When we touched it, it was followed by 6 straight months of continuous money making. Okay, guys, continuous money making. Now, provided that that's what we repeat, that's what we do again, I can wholly expect a pullback. Let's move this here. I can wholly expect a pullback to the high 30s. Okay, fully expect that. But that's going to bring the support of the moving average closer into the fold. Then, if history were to repeat itself, then we should be in store for a very, very strong start to 2022, guys. But this is all, of course, my personal optimism. I'm going to start asking you guys, how do you feel? Let us know down in the comments. Do you see this going the same way, or do you think that we're going to continue going down and we have just entered the bear market and we just don't know it yet? Let us know how you feel. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you never miss another one. Also, if you're new to crypto, Abra, Crypto.com, FTX, and Coinbase links are in the description. And as always, guys, before we leave every video, I want you to have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, we making this money. I'll see y'all in the next one.